Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Humble Bundle Review and Giveaway Series for September of 2018, the show in which I burn out all of my creativity on clever titles and all of my income on 2-second average view durations. Now don't worry, you're not stuck in some time loop. It is in fact the end of October and I'm just now getting around to reviewing September. Realistically, I should have moved on to October or even the November games at this point, but I already had some footage from September and I need to clear off my hard drive space. Being this far behind is actually getting a little bit ridiculous. Should be kicking things off with November games starting this week, but in the meantime, you're more than welcome to enjoy this giveaway. More on that in a bit. The charity for this month was the Whale and Dolphin Conservation. They are the leading charity dedicated to whale and dolphin conservation, if you can believe that. So if in this rare moment of us pausing to remember that these creatures even exist, you feel compelled to help them, be sure to check out the link to the charity in the description below. Or if you're woke and realize that whales and dolphins are vicious murderers that slaughter millions of relatively innocent fish per year, let's just selectively slip into a blissful ignorance once more so that we can get to the review. One preliminary thing that should be mentioned about this month's bundle is that Humble gave subscribers the option of selecting either the 3 games from this bundle that I chose or Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was the front-running title for October 2017. I think it's an interesting compromise to the notion that they won't include games from previous bundles and gives customers some flexibility and opportunities to get games that they may have missed. A concern that I have is that they'll give you an option between 2 games they haven't offered yet, which would really be a thorn in my side. As long as they don't pull that though, I'm in full support of a little agency, but I'm not going to review the game twice, so if you want to see my thoughts on Rise of the Tomb Raider, give that card up top a click, or a tap, I guess, if you're on mobile. The games chosen for the bundle this month were the intense and strategic sniping simulator with realistic physics, Sniper Elite 4, which retails at $59.99 normally with a historical low of $8.99. We also received a grind-heavy Japanese role-playing game with a considerable amount of fan service, specifically Tales of Berseria, since that's such a broad category these days. It retails at $49.99 with a historical low of $12.49 on the Steam store. Then we've got a cutesy voxel-based town simulation farm game of sorts, Staxel. It retails for $19.99 but has gone on sale for as low as $14.99. Up next is our resident stealth-based puzzle platformer with horrific elements, Little Nightmares. It weighs in with a retail price of $19.99 but has gone on sale for as low as $5.99 through Steam. We've got ourselves an action RPG, Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition, which is always a treat to say. Normally $29.99 with the lowest Steam sale price being $2.99. A match 3 puzzle game clothed in Iron Chef and packing a considerable amount of variety, Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe Edition, normally on Steam for $19.99 but has gone on sale for as low as $11.99 when the stars align. We've got a Lemming style horde management game that's all about the next stage in human evolution, Zombie Night Terror. You can normally pick it up for $12.99 or wait for the much lower $1.94. And finally we have Figment, in which you explore the subconscious mind solving puzzles and dealing with boundless optimism, normally $19.99 but it can be found for as low as $9.99. If my math is right, that gives us a grand total of $232.92 or $69.37 in the event that you catch them all out on sale. Since the bundle only costs $12, it's obviously going to be the best deal, even though I personally feel that some of the titles were overpriced for the experience that they offer. When it comes to scoring the bundle, I prefer to consider the composition of games and their quality. This bundle did fairly well in terms of composition. Titles like Little Nightmare and Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe Edition were exactly what I was looking for, offering unique experiences that aren't quite like any others that you found. Sniper Elite 4 is a first-person shooter and offers a good source of action, but is more contemplative than other shooters, often requiring planning and forethought. Then you've got Zombie Night Terror, which is good for shorter play sessions, offering a fair bit of humor and challenge to the bundle. Tales of Berseria and Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition both fill more or less the same role and aren't anything particularly innovative. Staxel is a village simulator with overly complicated voxel sandbox mechanics, which offers some novelty but isn't appealing in the broader sense of the word. And Figment kind of falls flat with its less than stellar gameplay, though it has a worthwhile message. Given these considerations, the bundle earns an average score of 7.25, which sounds about right. The bundle carried enough quality that it was good overall, but definitely had some areas in which it could have been improved, including 2 grind-heavy action RPGs ruins the overall balance, for instance, and then Staxel and Figment both felt incredibly weak in comparison to more polished titles. I also worry that since Staxel was published by Humble Bundle, that they'll start filling future bundles with their own titles, and given my general feelings towards the originals and Staxel, I'd rather not that become the norm, but we'll see how things pan out. That leaves the grade resting at a low B. There was also the Humble Original to consider, which you can watch me play by clicking the card up above. It was a surprisingly well executed puzzle game called Ethereal, which had mechanics that were both odd yet intuitive. I had a lot of fun with it, and the visuals were equal parts minimalist and breathtaking, so I'll let you decide how that sways value. As for the giveaway portion, the winner will receive a Steam code to one of the games of this bundle of their choosing. All you have to do to enter is read the rules in the description below and tell me what game, if any, you found to be particularly truly frightening. Not limited to this bundle, of course, just in general. I'm playing around with the idea of trying to fit in a regular live stream into my schedule, and I'm looking for ideas. Any other suggestions are equally welcome, but we're still technically in October, so I'm feeling a little spooky. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember that failure is not the worst case scenario, to glow on with your bad selves, and stay awesome.